Here is your host, Johnny Radio.
Yo. Welcome into a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy, Johnny Radio. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it, bro. We made it, man. We made it to the weekend. We got Friday action basketball style. That's right. Your Memphis Grizzlies are back at it tonight as they face the Clippers at the house. Don't forget, man, for going in the All-Star break, little 2-game win streak, slapped Houston, backhand Milwaukee, and now tonight, man, they get to play the Clippers. A lot of the quote experts, some of the betting favorites, Clippers are taking a lot of action on winning the NBA title. We're going to talk some NBA because at 11:30 we have Jay Ham, the historian. We're breaking down all kinds of goodies when it comes to what's going on in the National Basketball Association. Then we have some fun. We have T-Money and Uncle Brasky today. That's right, 12:30, T-Money and Uncle Brasky. Now, I was very disappointed in T-Money. I'd like to ask you all, 901-360-8255. That's 901-360-8255, 901-360-8255. I actually can't believe that I walk into this wonderful establishment. People are having their Tito's and they're smiling and they're happy and they're talking, and they start having this conversation, and this one moron named T-Money actually says, well, I think the hardest sport in golf the hardest sport period's got to be golf. And I looked at him like he was like literally on drugs. I was like, what are you talking about? Golf is the only sport that you can start on the first hole, finish that jaunt, and pound 18 beers and still say you played a round of golf. I started asking him about baseball. I was like, so you're telling me it's easier to hit it's harder to hit a golf ball that's not moving than it is to hit a baseball that's moving and going 90 plus? I don't think so, T-Money. What do y'all think, 901-360-8255? I think T-Money hit way too much lettuce and had way too many drinks yesterday.
John, I think I'm with T-Money.
I don't know if you know, I don't play golf, but every single year I'll go to one or two scrambles and I go out there and whip people's tails with girls' clubs. Yeah, you think I can go and hit freaking Justin Verlander? I don't think so. Oh, I played a round of golf with the pro down at whatchamacallit. And let me just tell you something. He's like, dude, you're driving the ball longer than the real golfers, the pros. I don't think I can hit a ball as far as Mark McGwire or Barry Bonds. Oh, by the way, how about playing the quarterback position? You think playing golf is easier than playing quarterback in the National Football League? Please. You think golf is harder than guarding Nikola Jokic? I don't want to hear that golf. Golf is really hard. No, it's not. It's a very simple game. And all the people out there who practice all the time, I don't even play. I'll go out there and whip your tail. No, I'm just kidding. But I got to bust up T-Money on that. Plus, we have to get to some bets. It's a big weekend in basketball. Huge weekend. There was a great slate of games last night. There was some wild basketball last night. Me and my man Dacus are going to break down some of the wonderful action that we saw last night because, wow, there were crazy games. Congratulations, by the way, on our good buddy, Mr. Dacus. Mr. Dacus said take Minnesota against Ohio State. And I will tell you a little secret. They took care of business. It was very pretty. Minnesota jumped on them fast, jumped on them hard, and then jumped on them often. And, we got that big win. And then there was just a lot of games last night that were fun. By the way, Minnesota won by 9 points. And, thank you very much for that one, Mr. Dacus. Purdue destroyed Rutgers. They got off the that bad feeling of losing to Ohio State the last game, and Northwestern beat Michigan. Those are your Big Ten basketball updates. But when it comes to, like, gambling and doing all the important things, man, last night was wild. Like, the Arizona State game. I don't know how many people stayed up late to watch that bad boy. I know I was all up in it. I had probably one of the craziest games I've had in a long time. So Arizona State found themselves down by 21 at intermission at the half. Like Washington was in such control of that game. I thought Arizona State, I was like, dude, Bobby Hurley I thought was going to have an aneurysm on the sideline or a heart attack or just a stroke or something because he was ticked off. Now he did have a lot of reasons to be ticked because that game was like it was a terrible officiated game. They were doing a terrible, terrible job. Arizona State was getting smashed all over the place and they weren't calling anything. And if you blew on Washington, they were giving you a foul. So I get it. In the second half, Arizona, who could only score 24 points in the first half, Arizona State scored 51 points in the second half, tied that jun up, and went to overtime. They're at home. All the momentum is with Arizona State. And Washington dug deep and somehow pulled that bad boy out. Washington won